Hi everyone, hope you're all doing great. Welcome back to another video. In this video, I'm going to talk about 3 companies that are in my watch list for trading futures. But remember one thing, this is not a buy call and I have not taken any positions as of now yet, but these are in my watch list as of now. So I don't know if I'm going to trade or not. And at the same time, I'm not telling you a buy call as well. You have to make your own analysis on top of the information provided in this video. Just in case, if you're listening to me for the first time, my name is Manoj and I'm a trend follower trading in the markets since 2009 and 10. I'm an active futures and options trader. I also give trainings in how to trade SPX 0DT. I've traded for like 4 or 5 years in US. I know some of the tricks that are not hidden to the outside world. I've stopped after coming back to India. Anyway, now let's look into the 3 stocks that I'm gonna walk you through in this video. To come to a conclusion of these 3 stocks, I have certain tools, and one of the tools that I actually do a lot of analysis is Share Khan Trade Tiger. As you can see, Vedanta, I have it in my watch list. Let me open Vedanta in another tool, which is TX3. If you see Vedanta, obviously this is on higher high patterns. It has retraced, went up, pulled back on lower volumes. You can see the volumes here, and then now it is going up. As it goes up, it is going to give me, if I go to the market scanner, so this is another template that I have put in the TX3. As it goes up, I will get what is happening for some of the stocks which I'm actually tracking. Okay, now we'll go back there, charts, and what you see here is again Vedanta, not Vedanta, I'm sorry, it's default opening Nifty. Okay, so here Vedanta. Now, what is my expectation once it crosses and closes, or if it goes close to that point, which is 285, 286 today, and if it stays there around just before the cash, window period, I'm going to take a position, not a big position, a small position. Okay, so this is on Vedanta. What would be my target? What I'm actually looking in terms of the stock price for Vedanta is this is not anything to do with fundamentals. This is purely a technical call. Okay, and what I'm expecting is resistance strike, which is at 300. Again, there are more information here. If you watch closely, you can see resistance at 300, and what you see here is the volume profile. So sorry, not the volume profile, OI profile. So as per OI, for the month of September series, you can see that Vedanta has the largest amount of strike at 300. But stocks don't move like the index. Okay, sometimes it goes up, sometimes it falls back, sometimes it does not even respects this. They basically move with the changes in fundamentals, and if there is any news related thing, that is how they actually move. But for our argument's sake, we can keep that it might hit 300 as there is a lot of resistance, call resistance sitting at 300, and it is even breaking out. So from here 285 to 300, it would be like 6%. It makes sense. So every time when Vedanta moves, it gradually moves 6%. You can see these legs, right? So whenever it breaks out like 6% from here to here, and then from here to here, and then from here to here, and then even on the fall, here to here, here to here, and then on the move here to here. So from here to here, we can expect a valid move. Okay, so that is what OI is also saying. That is what the chart pattern is also saying right now. Okay, now the next company that I want to target, which is in my watch list, is SBI Cards. Almost the same pattern, but it's not in the uptrend. It is reversing from the lows. Okay, now if you see, this is also, I'm trading on futures if I'm gonna trade. Now, what would be my expectation is, first thing I look at the range, not the OI profiles when I'm actually trading stocks. But if to the naked eye, what we can see is there is a lot of resistance around 700. You can see 1 time, 2 time, 3 time, 4 time, 5 time, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 times in the last 3-4 years. There is a cluster formed around 700. So now the fall has happened and now it is reversing. It is sitting at 662. Most likely it might hit 700 before pulling back, or at least what will happen is it will go to this range, which is 680. So this is also one of the momentum stock. The other thing that I've identified with SBI Cards is the order flow. So what you see here is the order flow. And this is on 15-minute chart. Let me change this to 15-minute chart. And since the morning, the stock has actually traded above VWAP. You can see here. And let me zoom this in a bit. And what you see here is the how the entire order looked like. Remember one thing, this is not the footprint. In footprint, it actually shows what was the volume that was traded in each of the areas. This is only the order booking, which stock price, what orders are flowing in what, this will tell you. This is the order flow. Again, this is not footprint, this is order flow. If I right click on this candle, you can see how the orders are actually looking, and there is a lot of ask around the highest area of the stock. Okay, so this is ask, which is very simple, and if you see more of ask, right, then most likely market is inclined towards buying. And you can see that there is a delta, right? If you see the delta, the cumulative delta, entire from the morning, right, you see a cumulative delta of 220k stocks, and the delta for the last 15 minutes is 3.2, which is inclined towards more buying. And whenever the delta went in negative, there was selling. Okay, but this is like live tracking. It will become very difficult for you to track and trade if you are like a working professional, and then you need to install the software also, which is TX3. Okay, so right now it's like in and out. It's like moving sideways after the morning rally. But coming to the chart as such, on the daily, it is showing some momentum. If you see here, all the races, if you see all the races, they have gone up on higher volumes. So that is why I'm thinking that it will move this range. Once it moves this range, automatically this will be pulled like a magnet to this range, which is 700. So 670, 672 will be a critical resistance. After that, there will be heavy moves. This is the second company that I'm actually tracking on the futures. The third company that I'm actually tracking on futures is Postmotas. It's almost bottomed out, but it might not move also. So if you see, it is coming to this range, right, 17,000, and then there is rally towards 19,000. So this has happened like what, 2-3 times in last 3-4 months. So that is why I'm keeping this in my watch list as well. Okay, so if you see this, right, so this is now at the exact point where it reversed 3 times, 4 times. So if you see the last year also, it went up from here, went up from here, it went up from here, it went up from here, it broke down, came to that range, broke down, again it came to that range, went up from here, came to that range, went up, came to that range, went up. So this 17,000 is actually expecting. Okay, and the other important thing that you need to keep in mind when you're trading is, the first time it hit 17,000 is last year, and by that time the sales were 25% lesser than what it was today. So the stock has gone for a correction, and it has taken all the adjustments with that of the earnings as well. So mostly it has bottomed out. I'm expecting a rally. I hope you have enjoyed this video. I'll meet you all again. Share this video to your friends and family members. I hope this video is of some helpful to you. If you have enjoyed this video, please like the video, share with your friends, subscribe to the channel if you are new. I'll meet you all again. Thanks, bye-bye, and take care.